being a supervisor that comes from an outlying area and have to spend quite a bit of time here. So I've gotten to know the Ukiah community far more than I did know it 4 years ago. There are still pressing issues on the coast. There's the sense that the coast doesn't get its fair share. I've continued to work with that with my constituents in terms of bringing more services to the coast, making sure when we make those tough budget decisions that the coast is clearly getting its fair share. I've made that a point in numerous public settings and at the board repeatedly, making sure that my colleagues understand that, the public understands it, the press understands it, and the CEO understands it. Right now, I'd like to frame my experience on the board from my position of being on the retirement board. I've been on the retirement board since I started my term as a supervisor. It's given me quite a bit of experience in fiscal policy, and I've brought that framework to the board and looking at the board's budget. I will continue as a supervisor for another term to bring that concept to the board. We need to aggressively deal with our county's our debt liabilities, and it's something I believe in very strongly, and I will continue to bring that message forward. And on that level, I am clearly a fiscal conservative. Couple of other things. I think we do need to improve our business and our consumer services. The county is primarily a service provider. I think we need to have more discussions with you about what that means, but I think we've heard you that there are many areas that we haven't done as good a job with that as we could and that we should. And that we absolutely need to move forward with that dialogue and make some changes in that area. I think we need to have additional economic development concepts, and we need to work these out with you as part of the private sector and the nonprofit sector, and see which each entity can do the best job at, and make sure clearly the county can't do everything with respect to economic development. Let's see what we can do and then start doing it. We need to have new conversations with respect to how we move our community vision forward. I think that conversations such as the Mendocino Futures that's happening in our community needs to happen as well at the board level. I think we need to hold our state and federal elected officials accountable, and we need to be vigilant with our communications with them. I do that on a personal level, and I also encourage the board to do that. When cost shifts are coming to the county, we do that as unfunded mandates. We need to make sure that they are understanding what that does to our decision making. We absolutely need to work on solving problems countywide. And I encourage you all to ask questions of us each as individuals.
Would you please join me in thanking you? Very thankful and pleased to see so many folks running for Board of Supervisors this year. And I thank all of you for your time and dedicated effort in running.
Madam Chair, I would like to show those green or red cards. Green if you think Kathy did a great